In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for under 10,000 MT right now in NBA 2K23 My Team, and these are going to be some of the best budget cards in the game. So if you guys are looking to build a really cheap squad or you just need some really good budget options, these are going to be the top 5 cards for under 10,000 MT. So the set we want to first start off with is going to be out of position, because there's actually going to be 3 cards in this top 5 in the out of position set. First guy I do want to talk about is one of the more underrated cards in the game, and that is going to be Pink Diamond Matisse Thybulle. I know we got so many good point guards on Friday with the Jimmy Butler, the Scotty Barnes, Sengun, Luke Walton, even Draymond Green. Like, we got some very good point guards. But this Matisse Thybulle for only about 6,000, maybe even a little bit cheaper, 5 to 6,000 MT, is going to be one of the best budget cards in the game just because of his all-around stats and badges, but especially on the defensive end. So he's going to be a 6'5" point guard, and I'll even compare him to a guy like Luke Walton. I think he's at shooting guard, so I think I'll just compare him to a guy like Scotty Barnes. He's going to be 6'5" at the point guard position, so a pretty good height for a point guard. Stats-wise, yes, he's not going to be Scotty Barnes, but he still does have a 92 3-ball, 87 mid-range. He's going to be good at going to the basket with a 90 driving dunk, and then defensively, I mean, he's actually got better defensive stats than a Scotty Barnes card. He's got a 98 block, 98 steal, 97 perimeter, and even a 94 interior defense, which is the same as Scotty Barnes, except that mine one has a shoe on it. So he's basically the same type of defender as a Scotty Barnes, except that he's 3 inches smaller, but he does have better defensive stats. Speed-wise, he's also got like the same speed as Scotty Barnes, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, with a 95 speed with ball. So I'm not saying he's better than Scotty Barnes, because Scotty's 6'8". Jump shot wise, I mean, Matisse probably actually has the better release, but yeah, Scotty's definitely the better point guard. But what I'm saying is, I don't think Matisse Thybulle is that much worse than a Scotty Barnes card, especially when we take into account how much MT these cards both go for. But yeah, looking at Matisse's badges, he's got Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step, anchor, ankle braces, challenger, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace, pick dodger, and workhorse as well. And then he's also got 39 on gold. So just all around an absolute beast at the point guard position, and definitely a top 5 card for under 10,000 MT. Now, staying in the out of position set, right next to him is going to be this Pink Diamond Herb Jones, and I think he's an amazing shooting guard, especially on the defensive end. Once again, he's just another great out of position card for only about maybe 6,000-7,000 MT, and that is going to be extremely good value if you guys are looking for a budget shooting guard. So yeah, we can see right here 7,500 MT is probably what you could find this card, you know, consistently going for. I can only really compare him to center, so I'll just compare him to some random center. But yeah, he's going to be a 6'7" shooting guard, which is really nice for that shooting guard position. Looking at his stats, he does have a 92 3-ball, 92 mid-range. He can drive to that basket pretty good with a 90 driving dunk. And then defensively, that's where this card's going to be super elite. I mean, he's got a 97 block, 89 steal, but then he's also got a 95 perimeter and a 95 interior defense on your shooting guards. I mean, this card can play lockdown defense. He's going to be fast with the ball in his hands, good at going to the basket. He's got a solid jump shot in the catch and shoot, and then he also does have 11 badges on Hall of Fame, including Giant Slayer, Posterizer, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step, Anchor, Challenger, or Clamps I should say, Glove, Off Ball Pass, and Post Lockdown as well. And then just like Matisse Thybulle, he does have 38 gold badges for this Herbert Jones card. I just think all around, he is definitely going to be one of the best budget shooting guards in the game, and a top 5 card for under 10,000 MT. Now, staying once again in the out of position set is going to be another really good shooting guard in this Pink Diamond Al Horford. Did he go up in price? Okay, maybe he's not 10,000 MT anymore. I literally checked yesterday and he was 10,000 MT, so he's just going to be a little bit over. I mean, you guys saw the one right there for 12,000 MT, so if you guys want to include Al Horford in this top 5, I do think you guys should, because he's so close to that 10,000 MT range, and I'm pretty sure you guys could find one for like 10 or 11,000 MT, and he is such a good shooting guard, being 6'10", so he's going to bring that size, that height, and that wingspan at that shooting guard position. And then his stats are like, you know, fairly well-rounded, not like elite stats, but just a very well-rounded card for somebody who's 6'10". He's gonna play great defense all around, 90 block, 90 steal, 92 perimeter, and a 92 interior defense. So he can guard the point guard, and he can also guard the power forward, and maybe even the center as well, being 6'10". So just all around, I think Al Horford is definitely a top 5 card for like just over 10,000 MT. So if you don't want to include him on this list, then we will go over to the highlight reel set, and we'll talk about Lance Stevenson at the number 3 or the number 4 spot, depending if you guys want to include Al Horford, because he's going to go for just over that 10,000 MT range. But Lance Stevenson, an amazing budget point guard. I mean, for only what, 5 to 6,000 MT, he's definitely going to be under that 10,000 MT range, and he's just going to be a very solid 6'5" point guard. There's nothing too crazy, I would say, about Lance Stevenson. He's not going to, like, you know, he doesn't have stats off the charts, but he's just a solid 6'5" point guard, and he's going to be super well rounded. He can knock down a three, drive to that basket, handle the ball, play very solid defense with an 85 block, 88 steal, 91 perimeter, 88 interior defense. He's a very good rebounder for the point guard position, and he is decently fast as well. He's also got 10 Hall of Fame badges, including Acrobat, Bully, Fast Switch, Posterizer, Slithery, Clint Breaker, Quick First Step, Challenger, Off-Ball Pass, and Rebound Chaser as well. So definitely going to be in the top 5 cards for under 10,000 MT. And then another card is going to be in the highlight reel set, which is going to be this James Wiseman card. Now, I will say his jump shot is really broken, and it's such a bad jump shot, but there's really not that many great budget centers in the game. So if you want to run this card at the center position, or if you want to run a center in the game, your really only option is this James Wiseman for cheap. I mean, you could go out and get a Dino, but I think Dino's like 50,000 MT now. You could go and get like a Pink Diamond D-Rob, but I think he's also 50,000 as well. So if you guys looking for like a budget center, you kind of got to go to this James Wiseman card. But all around, his stats and badges are going to be good. Like, he can finish on the basket, he's a good lob threat, he plays very solid defense in game, has a great player model, he's 7 foot, and he's decently fast for the center position as well. So he can run around a lot of centers that are a little bit slower. It just really comes down to his jump shot being super wonky in game. But that would be my top 5 cards for under 10,000 MT if we're going to include Al Horford. If you guys don't want to, then I guess you wouldn't also want to include Cameron Reddish, because Reddish is about like 12 to 13,000 MT. So just once again, another really good card that's just gonna barely be over that 10,000 MT range. Just gonna give you guys a couple options that are like right over 10,000 MT if you guys wanted to pick them up. Another card is gonna be this Pink Diamond Denny. Last time I saw him, he was about 13 to 14,000 MT. So yes, he's not gonna be in that you know, under that 10,000 MT range, but you could easily find this card for like 11, 12, 13,000 MT, and I think that's an amazing pickup, as he's still one of the best, you know, budget point guards in the game, being 6'9", and is basically just a budget Ben Simmons or a budget Magic Johnson. So yeah, guys, that'd be my top 5. For exactly under 10,000 MT, you could go for AK-47, and he would be my 5th card. So just to go over the 5 cards once again, not necessarily ranked in order, but AK-47 would be number 1. Well, he's got to be under 10,000 MT, right? There's no way he's over 10,000. He's like literally right now like 11,500. Is he under 10k? Is this card not under 10,000 MT anymore? Damn, all these cards are like 11, 12,000 MT right now, but we're just gonna have to include one of them. So I'll just include Al Horford, because that's the card I was originally gonna go with. So Al Horford number 1, Matisse Thybulle number 2, Herbert Jones number 3, and then you go over to the highlight reel set, Lance Stevenson number 4, and then James Wiseman number 5. That'd be my top 5 cards for under 10,000 MT. Let me know what you guys think about these cards in the comment section down below. Would you guys include a Denny? You know, would you guys include a Al Horford? You know, these cards that are just over that 12,000 MT range, or over that 10,000 MT range, like Cameron Reddish as well. But let me know if you guys, or let me know some other really good cards that you guys think are also under 10,000 MT that could be in this top 5. But hopefully you guys would enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.